I'm a nurse by background. I've been a nurse for like 35 years, and I think one of the things that's incredibly clear to me is that actually environment makes a massive difference. We have these hospital spaces, and right next to them we have these amazing green spaces, say Highgate Centre for Mental Health, and you've got Waterloo Park next to it. It's a gorgeous park. And actually, it's often not recognised that there is this green resource available to people who are often in distress, struggling in some way, maybe limited ability to go out and move around of their own free will.
We were asked by Camden and Islington local authorities as part of their Parks for Health programme to develop a visual policy-making tool that could really help them to embed health considerations in parks and green spaces.
It was built upon some work I was doing with a colleague where we created the Healthy Parks framework, and we collaborated with North London Mental Health Trust to look at the connections between green space and our health and wellbeing.
By partnering with UCL academics, we're actually working with subject matter experts.
We were lucky enough to get some Grand Challenges funding as part of the mental health and wellbeing theme, and it was a call for community building and networking around a project that we call Green Headspace.
The basic idea was that we bring together a group of academics who are thinking about environmental issues and town planning and how kind of green spaces happen and get utilised, and we bring them together with people who are practitioners who might be doing work with people with mental health issues.
Work on urban health and green space is inherently interdisciplinary, so we needed to bring together people from very different disciplines and sectors to have a conversation about what works.
It always makes me think differently about the work that I'm doing. It leads to innovation in ideas.
The idea of working in a wider network, that's how we learn, that's how we make progress, that's how we make changes that impact people.
Now, the group is kind of gathering together with an increased sense of identity as being a kind of special group that has a particular shared aim as well, that will hopefully then start to build innovation from these spaces.
So you might have, for example, someone who works in a community garden, but then when you pair them up with someone who is working in an inpatient ward, well then what can they learn from each other? And how can they share and swap ideas and ways of working?
To have a green space next to you offers great opportunities, and we're not really using it as a trust. So it's kind of woken us up to the possibilities of that space, and we're starting to increase the use of that space.
We see this as a really key opportunity to influence debates on mental health and place. There's lots of work that tells us about the importance of green spaces for mental health, but the mechanisms whereby people actually get better or improve their well-being are poorly understood. So we'd like to develop a project to help us understand the processes.
I think it's crucial for universities to invest in projects like these because it's really important that the research that we do actually makes a difference and impact in the real world.
The Grand Challenges is great for having conversations about what matters and how to make our work more impactful.